Hey, Trainer Deb here with the Purina Incredible Dog Team, and I'm here today with Molly, and we're going to do this fun little trick called Unroll the Mat. Now the first thing you want to do is get yourself a yoga mat. They're the easiest mats that I have found to do this trick with. Second thing you want to do is get some treats. You want to take a handful of treats and put them at the end. That's called the jackpot. And then you roll up your mat and you put a few treats as you roll up the mat. Some dogs might need more treats because what they're going to do is they're going to push the mat with their nose to unroll the mat. If you have a dog that is very food motivated, they should catch on to this very quickly. If you have a dog that's not quite as food motivated, you might have to come up with something else in the mat, like their favorite toys, to get them to unroll the mat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release Molly, and I'm going to tell her that it's time for her to get all the treats and unroll the mat. Molly is experienced. She knows how to push the mat with her nose. Some dogs do not know how to push the mat with their nose, and you might have to help them by rolling it so that they see that there's treats every so many inches. So here's Molly, unroll the mat. Okay. It's a fun trick. Have fun with it. So you've taught your dog to roll out their mat. So now we're going to do a couple yoga poses. Today we're going to do downward dog and the mountain pose, also known as bow and sit pretty. So here's Molly. We're going to teach bow first, or downward dog, whichever you'd like to call it. Come on. Good girl. So in a standing position, you're going to have the treats at her head. You're going to put your arm underneath her belly here. That holds her bum up so that she won't put her bum down on the ground, because you don't want her to lay down. You want her to just go down with her front end. So you're going to take your treats, go down, push back a little bit. By pushing back, it gets her elbows onto the floor. Keep pushing back, and then release. Okay, good girl. Yes, you're a good girly. Yes. All right. There. Keep her standing, down, and push back. So the more you do this, the more you can start pulling your hand out from underneath her belly. I mean, I was over exaggerating it so that you'd see what I was doing, but normally I just put my hand here under her belly when I'm teaching this. And then once she starts understanding that what you want is her elbows on the ground and her bum up, you can start slowly taking your hand out. Good girl, Mom. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Okay, so that's how you teach downward dog. And now we're going to do sit pretty. What I like to do with sit pretty, sit, is cup, stay. Put the treats in my palm of my hand and cup them, and then just put it on the dog's nose and go up. Molly does know this trick, so here's your mountain pose. Just go up. Keep their bum on the ground. Do not treat if they try to stand up. This is sit pretty, so it's bum on the ground. Up. Mountain pose. She already knows this, so if when I say Molly sit pretty, yes, good girl. And then I can treat. So there's 2 tricks in 1 for your yoga. Have a great time with it. It's a lot of fun. Just go do stuff with your pups. Have a great day.